It's a really, really big map for TVT. Let's see what these two guys do here. This is the Neighbor Star League, Dream versus Maru, Game 3. Down here on the bottom left in the red, our Terran player just getting a win there. He is part of SK Telecom T1. He is Dream.
Up here in the top right as the blue Terran, it is Maru. Surprisingly lost that last game after a pretty dominating game 1.
Yeah, we're seeing a bit of the, I don't know what to call that, the disappointed
the angry
side smirk.
That's the angry duck face, man.
Is that?
Yeah.
I think that actually makes more sense.
Yeah.
Angry duck face.
You know you're in trouble when Maru's got the angry duck face.
But I don't know. I agree with you. I think he knows what he did wrong. I don't know how tilted he's going to get. This is a very big map. He's going to have a lot of time to just kind of settle in, into this game.
You know what? We could have another massive game in our hands.
I definitely think so.
It's going to be a big one, I think. I mean, cross map like this.
It's going to be a doozy, Moonglade.
It's going to be a... I can't think of anything else trying to say to that. It's going to be big. I mean, they can't really play the same sort of style, right? But we are seeing, standard sort of refinery timings after the racks. So I wouldn't be surprised if both players went for Reapers on this map. Obviously much bigger, much harder to scout. Has that kind of backdoor ledge that you can jump up with a Reaper to get that extra scouting off.
Mars got some sick APM here. Really boxing those SCVs. You were talking about some of your techniques going from the top and the bottom.
Yep.
Both sides.
Both sides, man. I can do it every which way.
That seems like Maru's up there as well.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know, man. I think I'm pretty special. You're going to see an SCV scout to begin things off for Dream.
It looks like some of the same out of Maru, actually, sending out that SCV. And we do have a Reaper from both players on the map. Or not on the map just yet, but on the production tab at least.
And I think we're going to see most likely more of Maru's Banshee harassment. I feel like this is also a good map for it because this be coming in from every which way, and there's going to be a lot to kind of defend against. Very open sort of bases. A lot of surface area there that you can fly around in and harass.
We're actually getting both players doing double Reaper here.
Okay.
This is pretty interesting. I mean, I guess you're definitely going to secure that scout.
Yeah, it's kind of an interesting idea. We'll see what they use the second Reaper for. Is it going to be more for defense, kind of denying scouting, as well as denying any sort of harassment from an enemy Reaper? We all seen the Reaper fight. Dream is ahead.
Oh! He just gets it. The second Reaper is going to pop out here.
He's going to pop. And he's going to get away in time. This could be a big problem for Maru, actually, because Dream is going to team up with his second Reaper and overpower the one Reaper. Maybe kill that SCV at the CC.
Let's see the micro here. 2 Reapers are out now for Dream. He's going to come back with that second one that has regen, and now Maru. He's forced back. And he's making a reactor at the same time. That could get pretty dangerous. 2 Reapers to 1.
Yeah.
Going straight into the main base. He's going to have to pull some SCVs.
He is pulling SCVs. He's pulling a lot of them, actually. Wow.
And with Reapers, they are so fast. He snipes out that second Reaper. And now getting a lot of damage done to these SCVs. One already going down.
Oh, my God.
Uh-oh.
Oh, they might be caught out here, though.
Ooh, nice around here by Maru. He will not get either one of them.
Now he knows what a Zerg feels like when they try and drone around. Just never, ever happens. We're actually seeing him counter repair, which is a lot of fun. This is actually nearly game-ending damage, Valdez.
It's 23 to 16 in workers right now.
That is so much damage. 7 SCVs going down this early into the game. So many of them had to be pulled. Dream is miles ahead.
I think we were both just taught a lesson for why these two players went for the double Reaper build. If you're able to poke out one, if you're able to get that first shot, you get such a huge advantage once the other guy is teching up at the same time back at home. You can possibly do 7 SCVs in damage. It's pretty impressive.
Well, that was all Maru's mistake as well. Let's not forget. He knew that he was behind in the shots. Like, Dream initiated the attack, so he was ahead. He knew he was going to kill him, so Dream was getting closer and closer. That should have been more than enough to give Maru the idea that, okay, he's getting really close to my Reaper because he knows he can kill it. And he didn't react to it. He lost the Reaper. He lost 7 SCVs, possibly the game from here.
Pretty unbelievable. We do have a Widowmine out now that's...
Ooh, it's going to claim it.
Ooh, really close there, just skirting around the edge.
So close.
But still, a wall at the front with a bunker. That
can you get it?
Now will go down.
Damn, another blow for Maru. At the worst possible time, too, as the drop moves across the map. All map vision is gone now for Maru. And he is moving all his units towards the natural.
If Maru can somehow pull himself back into this game, I'm going to be very, very surprised. I mean, would be just like Maru, I guess. He has done crazier stuff before. And here we go. The drop is getting towards the main. No tanks out just yet. There's a Widowmine and a Viking in position there over towards the right, but Dream just flying in right towards the middle. He's going straight for those SCVs.
Yep. Going to be pulling all the SCVs. Widowmine going to be planted. Viking baiting towards the Widowmine. Doesn't get the shot off.
2 Vikings out here now. That medevac is going to go down. And now Dream going to try to bait in here, but nice micro here from... Oh, no!
Oh, great shot.
Really nice micro from both players. But it looks like Maru will clean that up quite efficiently, in fact.
He cleans it up, but he had to pull all his SCVs, so that's still more economic damage. And that's the kind of damage that Maru cannot afford at this point. He has lost so much. He's going to go back into Banshees now, getting for that cloak, as well as the first Banshee on the way. And this is definitely one tool you can use to kind of get back into the game. Let's have a quick look. Did Dream see everything?
I'm watching you try to do this. It's so funny.
He did not. He did not. Okay. He doesn't know it's going to be.
Doesn't know.
He doesn't know it's going to be cloak Banshees. This is Maru's one way back into this. We don't see any turrets up whatsoever. And you see 1 Viking on the map.
Yeah, and we see that fast 3rd CC as well. Maru, if he can do a lot of damage, if this doesn't get scouted, Maru may be able to pull himself back into this game and get that 3rd CC up a bit faster. But we do see Dream with a huge amount of barracks right now, pumping out. He's got huge production right now. I think he's just going to go again for these big drops off of 2 base.
Yeah, I believe so. And we do see missile turrets made in time from Dream. So he had that star sense. He knew.
Yeah, man.
It's Maru.
That timing is pretty impressive, I have to say. Like right when it's coming in. Missile turret does finish up here. Let's see if Maru can have a bit of the same defense against this drop. He's going to need it.
Yes, he will. And what do we have? I mean, the natural is pretty well guarded with that siege tank. The main base is pretty clear. There is a couple of Vikings as well as the Widowmine. And Banshee has found its way in. Going to be doing some damage, racking some up. Still there. Ooh. Scan could clean it up.
It is quite low. Stim and Scan. Nicely done.
And here comes the drop into the main base. There is the Widowmine. It's going to be en route to hit it. If Dream isn't paying attention. And he is paying attention, so he's going to survive it and rotate into the main base. But Maru is there to greet him.
These Marines trying to take out 1 Viking before they do go down. And they are able to do just that. Second drop not getting too much damage as well. We have a follow-up of a lot of reinforcements. This 1 medevac really, really low.
Dream moving across the map with pretty decent-sized army at this point. He's up 20 supply.
He's up 20 supply, and he has the +1. He has equal amount of tanks.
Yeah.
Whereas Maru's really banking on these Banshees to get a lot of damage done and for some defense. But this push could do a ton of damage.
41 Marines to 16 as well.
What?
Something to note.
41 to 16?
Oh, Stim 4 doesn't get it. Yeah, that's a lot of Marines. They do have combat shields now.
Dream wants to end the game right now. This is a push off a 2 base.
I think it's totally a great idea to do so. When you're this far ahead, try and make it happen. He's going to go for that drop, actually. Going to try and do exactly what he did last game.
Ooh,
big
nice
scan here. Big scan.
But I don't know if Dream really cares. He might just wait for the scan to go down and then still go for the drop. Here we go. He is loading up the Viking, trying to get in position. Really nice spot, Marine there to push back that Viking. Now the Viking of Dream going to lead the way.
Oh, wow. I don't know if he wants to do this. He's going to go into the natural instead, which is a perfect ploy, especially if he can get rid of this Widow Mine as he drops. Could possibly do, and it does a lot of damage still. Might not be enough.
There's a ton of heavily upgraded Marines here for Dream, but a really nice position by Maru. The tanks of Dream are getting focused down here by the Banshee and the tanks on the high ground here, but again, at the same time, Maru losing a lot of SCVs in the engagement, 18 going down. 18
SCVs going down. Again, something that Maru just cannot handle. He is down 40 supply at this point.
Yeah, Dream's not letting up. He's trying to keep this position right now, but again, sniping another tank here is Maru. He's doing everything possible to keep this push at bay.
He's holding on for now, but
his stim and his 1-1 is about to finish right now, so that's definitely going to help out in this defense.
He really needs everything he can get, especially when you're down this much in a mirror match. There's really not much coming back.
A lot of scans going down by Maru, trying to check for a third base. Sees that there is none.
Maybe it gives him just a little bit more hope. He's like, okay, this is really a very aggressive 2-base sort of push. If I can defend maybe for long enough, maybe I can come back.
This is just so many Marines. Look at the army supplies right now. Dream is up about 35 supply.
I think this big drop into the main base will do it, if he so chooses to. It's like he's trying to get to maybe the back of the natural. Maybe he's going for, like, you know, the ramp towards the main base.
Yeah, it could just drop in the middle somewhere while pushing at the front, possibly with a small force.
If you can get, like, a good siege tank position, maybe on the top of the ramp, yeah. I mean, this is so dangerous going for a drop like this. If he screws it up, he just loses the game.
This is what Dream does.
Oh,
He's dropping in. And already a lot of his medevac's taking some damage. He's pushing in the front at the same time. A lot of Maru's army is out of position here. And there's the drop, a huge drop onto the natural. Some of the tanks in the front will go down by Maru. The CC is forced to lift here. But it will be enough defense. He's going to push Dream back.
Yeah, but Maru lost a lot, and he lost 26 SCVs in that drop.
Oh, and there's a third base here for Dream.
Oh, there's finally that third base, too. Despite that crazy drop from Dream, he maintains the lead, maintains the supply lead. Only 20th now.
Is this just how Dream wins TVTs?
I
Like,
guess
does he
so.
play like this on the ladder all the time? He's just like, I'm just going to drop and kill you every single time. Like,
Yeah,
you're not going to be able to defend against this.
I'm going to get ahead early, and I'm just going to drop you on 2 base until you die.
Uh-oh, free Banshee. Maru can't be losing anything at this point.
Going to be going for his third base now. Moving that finally, securing the high ground.
More damage being done to that Banshee before it even gets to the base here. Going to drop out some Marines now and kill the Banshee once again. Kind of another free Banshee, only able to get 2 Marine kills. And Maru even, or rather Dream at this point is like, okay, you don't have a hidden base, right? I just got to make sure I have this win secured. He searches around with his Marine in the bottom right.
And very smartly so. Definitely a big enough map to try and get away with a hidden base. But Dream playing on point now, moving across the map again. His tank count is surprisingly low at this point. Only 2 tanks to the 3.
Oh, the medevac's flying into a bunch of Marines.
Ooh.
Nice work there by Maru, though, to notice that and get to safety there. Really, really close, though.
Yeah. We are seeing +2 just about finish for Maru. As he begins the engagement, I don't know if Dream wants to really engage into this. Very disadvantaged concave. Great trade for Maru, actually. And Maru, he's slowly catching up.
He is. He's slowly clawing his way back into this game. This is by no means over. Dream sending his reinforcements in. He's trying to come from the back possibly with a small force and trying to crush Maru into a bit of a Maru sandwich. But there you go. Like you were saying, that +2/+2 about to finish. Whereas for Dream, it's also about to finish.
Yeah. Not too far away. Another great sort of concave for Maru, at least in the top half. Gonna have to move back to his tanks.
But coming from behind is Dream. He's gonna sandwich this like a bunch of Zerglings coming from behind. He takes down all of the tanks, and Maru's forced to lift here. A huge amount of Marines coming from the back as well. from Dream. All the tanks have gone down but one. The SCVs are going to be pulled once again. And I don't know, man. It doesn't look like enough.
No, I don't think it is, Valdez. I think he has run out of steam at this point. He is down 70, 80 supply at this point. Still tanks remain, sieging up at the third base.
Oh my God, GG. Dream takes out Maru in a best of 3. Wow. Takes him down 2-1, and he's going to be going to that winner's match against Dark.
Oh, this is fantastic news, Valdez. This is something I really wanted to see. 2 teammates going at it. Dream against Dark. Dream's disgustingly good TVZ against Dark.
Dark's disgustingly good CVT.
It's just revolting what this game can be, man.
Going to be puking all over the place after this one.
There's going to be some interesting mind games coming into it too. Obviously, both players play a lot against each other. No doubt, maybe they are both the key to being where they are right now. You know, they've both trained so much in the house that
That's a really good point.
They've made like some sick TVZ and ZVT.
They train against all the other players in the house as well. Innovations in there. Do not forget. They just have so many good players in that house, both Zerg and Terran, that's kind of why we have both of these guys playing so well these days, you know?
Yeah, it's a great team to practice in, no doubt about that. The best team in Pro League currently.
Pretty unbelievable, actually, to watch Dream take out Maru there in a best of 3. That is not something I expected.
I did not expect that whatsoever. I had Dream like kind of counted out for this group in general, but now he's busted it wide open. Maru getting knocked into the losers against TY, which is also kind of a threat in itself.
It's so funny because Dream must have practiced a lot of TVT. I mean, he's kind of using the same style over and over again, but it's working, you know, especially against Maru. We said before the matches even started that Maru, he hasn't played TVT in a very long time, and we weren't sure where his TVT is right now. And he's kind of just relying on the same build as well as Dream. It's just not doing as well as Dream's is.
They kind of just stick to one style and just go with that style. So it is kind of interesting how that turned out.
Yeah. Well, guys, we are going to jump to a 7-minute break before we get into Dream versus Dark. Tell your friends. We're going to be right back.